We have to be patient. You don't gotta make no moves. You ain't playing checkers, you playing chess. It takes years for some moves to be made. God will show you. If you want to know, just pray. Get close to him. God, show me. We have to.
All right. Happy Sunday. Welcome, everybody. Listen, welcome to the palace. We are back. And not only that, Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. Did not 2024 go through? I mean, it came through so fast. It came and it went. I went, I saw. But y'all, we are back. And anytime we're talking about just general topics, I'm just going to call it the Black YouTube of it all. The Black YouTube of it all. And honey, Carnival Cruise does not owe us anything. If you did not have the opportunity to cruise with us, man, you sure missed out. You sure missed out because we did a thing and we are going to talk about this cruise. The Palace did their big one. The Palace showed up and they showed out, honey. Let me just tell you, no cap. They showed up and they showed out. And it was absolutely, this is the word I'm going to use. It was beautiful. It was divine. It was probably one of the best displays of Black excellence that could come from YouTube. Let me be very specific. And that's why I titled the video Black YouTube, right? Because Black YouTube came together, honey, and I feel like we did our damn thing. We did our damn thing, y'all. About 80% of the people that came out to cruise with us, watch this. You're going to be shocked. Guess what? 80% of the people that ended up cruising with us were actually, are y'all ready? People from the bushes. People from the bushes. See, let me tell you something. The bushes showed up and the bushes showed out. A lot of people in the bushes are actually introverts. Honey, they came. Am I right, kicking it with Courtney? They came. Am I right, the Estet Noir? They came. They showed up and they showed out. Baby, we had content creators on that cruise. We had Kicking It with Courtney. We had Trending. We had myself. If I missed anybody, please forgive me. So not only did we have this beautiful array of Black YouTube, we had beautiful array of families. We had beautiful array of couples. We had beautiful array of budding new friendships. It was divine. It was divine. And I just had to sit back and really thank God from a distance. The fact that y'all showed up, we planned accordingly. I'm very organized. We planned for 6 months to give everybody time to get their coin together, and it gave everything that it needed to give. The Estet Noir says, yes, ma'am, an awesome show of support from the bushes. Yes, yes, yes. Honey, a time was had. In the words of Kicking It with Courtney, a time was had. I am still speechless. These women and men were so beautiful, so thoughtful, so mindful. Even the people that booked, because see, let me tell you how it worked. We planned this cruise for 6 months. I didn't feel comfortable doing anything less than 6 because people have to get flights. People flew in from all over the world. Now, if it were just specific to America, I would have said people flew all over from the country. People came in from all over the world for this cruise. Miss Grace Darling came all the way from Colombia, y'all, the country, to make sure I got that right, y'all. Check my geography. She came in from Colombia to cruise with the Palace. I'm just saying, we had Dr. Hicks on board. We had a celebrity psychotherapist, Dr. Sarah Williams. Let's just pause there. 2 doctors on board cruising with the Palace to support us mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Y'all, we had therapy sessions that we offered to the palace, okay? People that were, people have lost family members, people have lost jobs, people are planning big moves for 2025, people are contemplating, new career shifts, transition. People have different things, and we took into account that life is lifing, whether you're on vacation or not. And a huge shout out to Dr. Sarah Williams that came on board. She offered one-on-one sessions in segments of 15 minutes if you just needed a power hour. She offered 30 minutes, 45, or 60 minutes. She offered family therapy, and she also had group therapy. Y'all, the Palace, I'm sorry, Palace. Y'all deserve a round of applause because we did that. We did that. And on C days, Aunt Debbie led the morning affirmations. The morning affirmation was just a quick 15-minute segment where you can come down. They did prayer, and they would have like morning affirmations. And if they wanted to leave, they could. And if they wanted to stay and hang out and just talk about whatever. So a shout out to Aunt Debbie for just taking charge of that and being the lead for that. When I tell you, honey, and I'm just warming y'all up to the beautiful Black excellence of it all. Let me tell you something. If you haven't already, get a pen and paper and ask God to help you find your tribe for 2025. And I'm not talking about a tribe that's on some BS. I'm talking about help you find your tribe that is going to open you up to a realm of possibilities, because I think we found our tribe over here in the Palace. It was so, so beautiful. Absolutely. Listen, the ship was completely sold out. It was a beautiful ship. We were on the Carnival Breeze. Beautiful ship, wonderful staff, good food. The steakhouse people loved us, treated us kindly, nice. I'm just talking about accommodated us, because when you travel as a group, you don't get everything right, right? And this was our first time. Well, this was our first time traveling together as Black YouTube and doing it the way that we did it. Strangers coming together from all over the world. I am sitting here smiling from ear to ear. Strangers coming together from all over the world, and we did that. And even the people that were booked outside of the group, what does that mean? When you book outside of the group, maybe you accepted like a benefit from Carnival or some type of promotion, and that will push you outside of the group, right? That therefore you don't get the notifications, you don't get sat with us. But that's a choice that people can make. I never want to take that away from them. Hey, if Carnival is offering you something where you don't have to pay a deposit down, then do you. But the risk of that is not being included with the group, right? So even the people that did their thing outside of the group, they appear to be having the time of their life as well. There was so many people that came up and said, this is, first of all, a lot of people, even if they were not first-time cruisers, I think a lot of people, this was their first time cruising during a holiday, especially as Black folk, right? Because we've been conditioned, and we normally stay home and do things with family and friends. But the fact that all of these beautiful Black people came from all over the world to cruise on New Year's Eve, y'all, that's living out loud. That's thinking outside the box. That's trying new things. And that's a lot of what we talk about in the Palace, right? Getting around people that are going to stretch you to do something different. Maybe normally you would have this, and that planned at your house for New Year's Eve. But the fact that they say, you know what? I'm going to get on the boat. Queen Sheba got me out here in this big ass ocean. I'm going to get on the boat for New Year's Eve, and I'm going to try it. And most people loved it. When I tell you, honey, everybody on the ship, baby, looked absolutely gorgeous for New Year's Eve. White, Black, skinny, tall, man, woman, child. When I tell you they showed out, I'm talking about all of Carnival. Baby, those people were stunning. But the Palace had to come through, honey, because what we did is plot twist. What we did is the estate, who came up with the theme of Black and Bougie? Somebody came up with the theme of Black and Bougie, and that's exactly what we did. But we threw in a plot twist. So as I'm thinking about New Year's Eve, I said, wait a minute. I know everybody's going to have on Black, right? sequins, dresses, tuxedos, whatever, nice stuff, black tie. It's going to be hard for us to find each other. Then it hit me. Behind the wall, I told the palace, this is what we going to do. Baby, order a Mardi Gras mask. And when I tell you, baby, we was stunting through that. When we walked through, it was like, ah, absolutely gorgeous. Everybody looked, baby, sexy and then some. And they're black and bougie. And then you adorn it with the Mardi Gras mask. Listen, we set it off. We set it off. It was absolutely divine. I see you trending. I see you, Simone Wealthy. I said hi to the estate. Let's see who else is on that cruise. Courtney, kicking it with Courtney. She just got home last night, y'all. Been traveling all day. Star Child and Beverly. Miss Beverly. We got Debbie was up there in the house. Pink Hearts Forever. I see you. Let me see who else I can recognize. I'm going to just scroll through. Y'all, first time meeting a lot of these people. It was absolutely amazing. Dana, we had 2 Danas on ship. Okay. We got the Dana Cardi B, and then we have the other Dana that brought her daughter. We have Fly Girl Speaks. Simone, listen, baby. Simone was a whole vibe. Simone Wealthy. If you don't know, now you know, baby. Listen, Lois Hardy, y'all. Lois is drop dead gorgeous. Let me pause. Drop dead gorgeous. But listen, Lois threw a monkey wrench. Lois has blonde hair. Can I tell this story? Lois had blonde hair. So as I'm the first day, we're all meeting each other. I go up, I meet people. Then I get to Lois Hardy. She says, hey, Queen Sheba, I'm Lois Hardy. I said, okay. The way I can remember y'all, I find one thing to remember about you. And it's not necessarily your name. I find something that I can remember about you that's going to trigger your name. So, okay, Lois had blonde braids. Boom, got it. Lois Hardy in my head, blonde braids. About later on, we were somewhere else. And I thought, I met everybody on this ship except this lady over here with the blonde bob. Let me just say blonde bob. So I go up and I said, hi, how are you? I haven't had the opportunity to meet you, and you are. She said, I'm Lois Hardy. What? Yeah, I just changed my hair. I said, okay, bet. Making a mental note. Later on at dinner, I'm saying hi to everybody else, doing a visual, making sure, okay, I met her. Then I see a lady with blonde hair. I'm like, damn, I haven't met her. I go up, I said, and you are? Queen Sheba, it's me, Lois. I changed my wig again. I said, Lois, if you change your hair one more damn time on this ship, y'all, Lois had the bad collection. Baby, the baddest collection of wigs. Lois, you should start selling your own wigs. Because baby, not only did it change her appearance, she actually pulled, for me not to remember you, listen, and look good in every single one of them. Bad to the bone. You hear me? Bad to the bone. But you did us dirty by changing that hair, because everybody was coming up to reintroduce themselves to Lois when we'd already met her 3 different times. We met her 3 different times. So let me just tell you, it was absolutely wonderful. So we all meet as a group, right? We wore our Palace t-shirts day 2. Listen, I'm sorry, those designs were cute. We got a lot of compliments on that. We got a lot of compliments on our t-shirts. So outside of us being a big group, what started to happen, and in my opinion was one of the most beautiful things, people started pairing up as they got comfortable with each other, as they got to know each other. And I swear some of these women, you would have thought that they were friends, best friends for 20 plus years. You would have thought that they were best friends for 20 plus years. And I always feel like when you're thinking of a group, when you think of a corporation and an organization, whatever's on the top trickles down to the bottom. Are y'all following me? Whatever the head is, the spirit of the head trickles down to the bottom. And for me, I can honestly say, I noticed nothing but love, camaraderie, sisterhood, family, Black culture, Black community, openness, inclusiveness, acceptance, peace, laughter, joy, um, a lot of laughter, happiness, Black people that are genuinely living out loud, searching to try new things, being open to first time moments. And I just want to tell y'all, as a palace, I am so proud of y'all. Y'all have completely wowed me. I'm still sitting back, replaying every moment in my head. And yes, we are going again. And yes, we are planning trips. We planning trips, but of course, that's going to be a members only activity that we plan. And then once we announce it, everything for our trips are in members only. You don't have to be a member, but you need to be a member to get the information. Does that make sense? Thank you, Simone. Simone said it was a beautiful experience. Let me pause and let me welcome trending at some point and kicking it with Courtney. Woo wee! Happy Sunday, ladies.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, you guys.
Happy Sunday. Are y'all still on cloud nine?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am. I was waiting. I don't want to overtalk, but I am. I'm a little tired today, but I am on cloud nine still. I had a beautiful time.
Oh, me too. I'm still smiling, child. Trending. Go. You don't have go. I think okay. I think you're off mute.
Yes, I don't know if my phone was making too much background noise. No, Queen, I had so much fun. I was like, I'm saying stuff. I'm trying not to say too much because I knew you was gonna come back and go live. So I've been waiting. I had a great time. The biggest thing I wanted to say, because I know for me, I get anxious easily, and I tried to tell people like I didn't care what corner of the ship I was gonna turn or what deck I was gonna go on. I never was anxious about who I was gonna encounter because the energy felt so good everywhere. Then that's a big thing to say because it's a lot of things going on that ship. You don't know people yet, and I just didn't have anxiety about being on that ship, and it was very nice.
Hell, half the time you couldn't even tell you were on water. But let me give a shout out because I just saw her name in the chat. Miss Janice, girl, you my best friend forever. Now you and I, girl, let me tell you something. They are party animals. Courtney, how late did we stay up that one night?
we was up to, we was up to like 4:30 in the morning. We was up to like 4:30 in the morning. Here come Aunt Debbie around the corner, Miss Janice. And I tell you, they were a vibe. I have like thoroughly enjoyed. You know what was so special about this trip, Queen?
Okay,
Is
I'm
that I
listening.
personally went in this trip thinking, okay, I've already built these bonds with this group of people. This is probably who I'll be hanging with. And it was like everybody's energy was so good and so just open energy. It was like, we were able to formulate new bonds and enjoy each other's company. It was just amazing.
Absolutely amazing. Let me pause. Let me get the other people in. And y'all, it's an open conversation. Don't wait for me to call on you, but I'm going to start with the estate. Welcome, Queen.
Hey, Palace. Hey,
Hey,
Queen Courtney,
hey.
trending,
Hey.
everyone.
Hey.
When I say a time was had, a time was had. Even Walter this morning when we flew back in, he was like, when are we going again?
We are ready. I got a gift for you too. I didn't see you, but I got something that you asked for, and I'm gonna mail it to you.
Thank you. I love gifts. Speaking of gifts, your palace, they listen. Your palace gave me gifts too. And I was like, what? I had to go to my room and cry. It was so
Oh,
sweet.
I have to mail your gift too.
So
Because I
sweet.
didn't.
Courtney, we're gonna have lunch. We only live like 30 minutes
Yeah,
apart, so
but
we can
I
hook
give
up.
it to you.
But thank you. When I say I'm floating, Aunt Debbie, Miss Beverly, um, oh, I don't know the other ladies.
Miss Janice.
Yes. And there's another lady. I don't know her YouTube name, and I don't want to give her real name.
I got you.
Baby, they are the MVPs of you gonna get the vibe today. If not, get away from me. I loved it. Queen, always the consummate hostess. I loved it. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. Simone, too. Simone, that's my girl.
Stacy.
Yes. I didn't want to give her name out, but I love her too. Oh my God. Yes. Yes.
Y'all, this cruise was epic. Epic. In my opinion. And I've never done like a big group, so I was a little nervous, and I hadn't planned on being as hands-on as a hostess, but I couldn't help myself and just kind of jumped in and listen, if you needed one-on-one assistance, I was there. Also Q, Hera Moore and her mom. Yay. I don't know if y'all remember Mama on board. Hera Moore and her mom were there.
Oh yeah.
Yep, Paramore.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pink Hearts Forever.
Pink Hearts
Who else was on there?
Forever.
Miss Deborah.
Melanin Beauty.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
yes.
Dr. Higgs, Dr. Sarah, and look, I'm gonna come up with y'all's names. I can't remember. Coach CP.
Mhm.
There was a family there. They had 2 daughters, probably in their 20s. They had 2 little boys. I don't know if y'all remember that. They were sitting in the middle.
And had the beautiful white paws hat with the gray. I need that hat. That bucket hat.
Who won that hat, by the way? Somebody won that hat. You saw them with it on?
That's the family. That's the family you just described.
Oh,
I need that
okay.
hat. Ooh.
Well, if that family's listen, we got 2 gifts for those little boys. We actually bought the mask from the pretty cool mask, a Batman mask, and a captain, like a sailor mask. But we didn't see y'all on New Year's Eve, so I just kept it in a room. But if y'all want that, inbox me on Instagram and I'll mail it to you.
Oh, that's so sweet, Queen. And let me
Be
tell
True
you
and her
about
family was there as well.
yes.
What'd you say, the estate?
That was Courtney.
Oh, go ahead, Courtney.
I just said Be True and her family was there as well.
And QT and her friends were there.
Mhm.
I'm gonna call out names as it comes to me, but if you're in a chat, make sure I don't miss you. Leia's grandma, I see you're here. Welcome. We can't hear you. Double check your audio. Mic check. You may have to. Let's see. Come off mute. Leia's grandma, unhit mute. Do a mic check, like say something. Oh, she's gonna drop down and come back. But y'all, feel free to jump in if anything comes to mind.
Let me tell you about the entertainment of Queen Sheba and Courtney and this whole karaoke rounds. You want to see some people that are outgoing. They are introverted, yes, but when they get that mic in their hands, baby, it's showtime. And did they not give us a show? It was awesome. I loved it.
It was great. Courtney felt challenged because they played that SWV song first, so she activated then. She turned on. She was like, oh, okay. So she went up there and did her escape song. She was not playing.
Courtney,
Listen,
Courtney,
y'all,
what song did you do? I forgot the name of it.
who can I run to?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, y'all, the second day of karaoke was my favorite. When the estate got up and did Montel Jordan, This Is How We Do It, and we did it together as a duet, and Simone joined, and we had a good time. And the estate said she forgot the words, so she was like, let's go Palace. Okay, so we were, it was a vibe. It was a whole
They
was.
had
vibe.
the teleprompter. You didn't look at the teleprompter, the
Girl,
estate?
no, I had too many glasses of
It was fast. It was too fast.
yeah.
And I'm up there to myself, throw y'all hands up. Yeah.
I know you did. I missed it. Oh, okay. So y'all went to the Limelight to do the second round of karaoke then. To the
Yes.
Limelight Club.
Yes. And if
Queen.
anybody knows Dez has the video.
Oh my God, Des.
So we got to get the video.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm glad you brought up her name. Des is a whole freaking vibe by herself, y'all. Des is a world. Des, I'm going with you. I know you're going somewhere soon. I'm going with you. And she inboxed me. Des is a whole vibe. She's a little bitty
Yes.
something, petite. She is a firecracker. I saw her when we got off the ship in Mexico. Baby, Des made friends from all over the world. And I got your video. I took videos. Let me tell you something. A lot of these women are stars in their own right. Let me just say
Agreed.
that. And I'm happy to know y'all in the palace. It's an honor for y'all to even want to hang out on a trip that I'm on, because a lot of these women, that shine, that came with them. So let me pause there.
That's true. You had doctors, lawyers, Indian chiefs, baby.
Nuclear people working nuclear, like what? Like wonderful, wonderful people on board, men and women. Men
That's why
and women.
that's why that Black and Bougie came out, because that's just a new spin on Black excellence.
Mhm.
Oh, and shout out to the estate. Let me back up. So for and Leah's grandma, please feel free to jump in after this. So what happened is we left y'all to go cruising on the ocean on December 30th. But the estate flew in a day early and hosted a kickoff party for the palace members at a hotel. She had
Whoop,
bougie
whoop.
bites. Yes. She had cocktails, and she put together beautiful charcuterie. Take over. Describe it. I don't want to mess it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, just so I know your love for charcuterie boards. So what else to honor you and to bring the group together? So I made individualized charcuterie boards for every person that attended. And then we had, the wine. For those who didn't drink, I had the sparkling water. And when I say a time was had in that little meet and greet room, we were only supposed to be there an hour. We were there for 2.5 hours. So we had a good, good kickoff time.
Listen, and I enjoyed every photo. And I want to tell every woman that took charge of something for me, thank you. Thank you. Because when I really think about it, I was tired. Like the day you flew in and threw that party, I couldn't have made it if I wanted to. I didn't realize how tired I was from leading up to it, planning, making sure that, loose ends were tired before we took off. And I was like, damn, I'm so happy that she stepped in and volunteered for that. Thank you, Aunt Debbie, for coordinating the morning affirmations, to Dr. Sarah. Thank you for the group therapy. Listen, now I did lead the walking group. Now we got started off real good, y'all, on the first day, right? Leia's grandma.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hold on, Leia's grandma. We can't hear you. Dang. Okay, go back out. Let me tell you what to do, but don't leave yet. You got to go back out. And don't click enter studio yet. Before you enter the studio, I want you to click settings. I want you to click audio, and then connect your audio to whatever you want it to come through. And then after you're done with that, then come in. So go out and do that and then come in. Now, let me tell y'all about this walking class. Leia's grandma, Pink Hearts Forever Trending, Kicking It with Courtney, Simone Wealthy, Des, the estate child, she went to go eat. They tell me we saw the estate and her husband. They're in there eating, Queen Sheba. They supposed to be walking.
And was.
The estate took herself in. So let me tell you about these people that showed up, quote unquote, to walk. Child, they did 1 or 2 good laps. Courtney come up and creates her boundaries, looking stunning. A beautiful pink tracksuit, eyelashes, glammed out, sparkling earrings. And I'm looking at her, so I know damn well she ain't finna walk. Hey, how y'all doing? I just wanted to come say hi. I'm finna get out the way. I'll be over there.
I just want to say good morning.
Listen, Trending walked and did her show. Des, Simone, child, we had a cheering group in the corner while about 3 or 4 of us walked. Am I right?
Yes.
The Prince of Peace was MIA, missed the complete walking, but we walked for about a good hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Now, ladies, the next time we go on a trip, are y'all going to be physically active?
I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better.
Yes.
I was relaxing, but I told you that before I came, though, that I needed to decompress a little bit. So I'm going to be better.
Yes, I'm going to walk the next time, for real.
Okay. Y'all got to walk, and all of y'all that's outside the group. It's funny how y'all knew everything else, but y'all say, oh, well, I didn't know about the walking. Miss T says, QT is my sister. We just missed karaoke. Oh, yeah. Karaoke was so good. So next time we do this, Miss T, make sure y'all stay in the group. It was a whole vibe. The
Can I
palace
say this
turned.
about Karaoke Queen?
Yes.
I'm not gonna tell the story because she said she said I kept telling the story on the post and I could not get through it. But Simone is MVP of karaoke. Okay, I just want to put that out there. Simone did karaoke at the Limelight. Simone is MVP. I
Okay, yeah.
laughed. Simone, I think you changed the mood in karaoke that night and you made everybody comfortable. I was comfortable enough to get up that night and go up with the estate because of just because of your flair that you had at karaoke.
Yes.
It was I laughed at karaoke and Simone like for 24 hours and I'm not kidding. Like I could not even get it out without like falling over laughing because Simone is a trip and a whole vibe.
Simone is a leader. There are so many. Let me tell you something. First of all, they say you are what you attract. I know I'm a true y'all. I talk because it's my job to talk. But we had a lot of introverts there, did we not?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a lot of introverts. But when I tell you, when them introverts came out, baby, they came out and then they will go back into their shell. And Simone, we so happy to have you over here. Simone is a whole fucking vibe. Simone, you know how a winner or MVP come out of nowhere and you be like, where Simone, you baby, if you're not on the next cruise, I think I'm gonna be sad. I think I'm gonna be real sad. Simone sang a song. I didn't know the song, but I know the chorus was what it is, what it is. Am I right? What it is, what it is.
Yeah.
Simone had that whole listen. And then somebody sang Tevin Campbell. Can we talk? Baby, when I tell you the palace backed them up in that pub, y'all, it was a fucking vibe. Excuse my language. Leah's grandma, you back?
I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Yay! It worked. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Palace. I had to come up here, and I don't come on panels, but I come on yours a couple of times. But I had to come up here and say what a wonderful time I had. I have never in my life been on a trip with people that I did not know personally, and that was the best decision of my life. I had a great time. My roommate I didn't know from a can of paint, Melanie Beauty. I couldn't have gotten a better roommate. We had such a vibe. This trip was everything. I didn't get home I got home at 1 a.m. I got home. I got to the airport at 12:30. Got home at 1 a.m. But I would do it all over again. I had a wonderful time. Met some of the most beautiful women inside and out. I mean, it was just a vibe. I had the time of my life, and I'm ready for the next trip. I am not lying. And I never go anywhere by myself. I go to Atlanta because that's one shot from here to Atlanta. It's a one nonstop shot. I have never traveled by myself, other than Atlanta, and I'm ready to go. The women that was on this cruise, I swear, these women were, just amazing women all around. That thing you did at the hotel, that was, fantastic. You are a beautiful person. Your husband is a nice person. Courtney, I love you. You have a vibe. Simone. So, of course, Trinity, Simone and her rock steady. Man, I like to see that again. So yes, I just had to come up here and say what a wonderful time I had, and I am definitely going on the next trip. And I just
Yes.
applaud you ladies. I just applaud you ladies, and I'm so thankful and grateful to have met you all.
Yes.
I am so
Yes.
glad to have met you.
Likewise, it was a pleasure meeting y'all, like for real.
Thank you, and I'll drop back down in the chat so I can make my comments.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for coming up. Y'all,
All right.
seriously, if we could go tomorrow, I would go again with y'all. It was absolutely Let me tell you something. We ate too. Everybody liked those cheeseburgers. Those
Yes, I know I
guys,
did.
Did you eat your cheeseburger?
Yes, I did. I had a couple.
I know that's right. I did too.
Me
I did.
too.
I got a cheeseburger one time. Simone said, "Ooh, another cheeseburger."
Hold on, Simone. Don't be counting now.
Listen,
And the ice
Um,
cream.
oh, the Estate now. The Estate had like 2 or 3 ice creams.
And did every time.
Somebody told me Queen
Mhm.
Sheba. I said, huh? The Estate had 2 ice creams. I said,
Yep.
she
One for each hand, two-fisted.
yeah, she had a pink. Did you have a pink one? They said you had a pink one.
No, I'm a vanilla girl.
Was it a vanilla?
Mm-hmm. I'm a vanilla girl.
Miss T said next time I'm gonna have to get internet. And Miss T, you got a book with next time, so make sure you tell Cutie. Was Cutie? I think y'all were outside the group. Miss T, next time y'all got to stay inside the group. And Miss Beverly, child, let me tell y'all about Miss Beverly. Miss Beverly, we every time we go to brunch, she will order everything on the menu. Let me tell you what she ordered and ate it all. Fresh melon plate, oatmeal with raisins, sugar, eggs, bacon, salmon, bagels, cream cheese, toast, butter.
Miss Beverly said this was her cruise. She
And
paid for
then
this.
talking about she'll whoop somebody's ass if she needs to. Miss Beverly was the most beautiful, tiny little ball of fire. And we just love her so much.
Yes, and we went looking for her, and they were like, "Oh, she just left." And then she's at the casino if we can't find her. And even when we were getting off the boat, we were looking for her. Come to find out, somebody told me, "Oh, Miss Bella was out here at the airport. She was good."
That's what I was
Listen,
gonna say. Trending. When the shuttle bus pulled up at the airport, Miss Beverly sitting outside looking at us like, where y'all been? I've been here. Talking about early bird catch the worm.
Listen,
She
and
don't
I'm gonna tell the
play.
truth. We got to tell them why we was looking for Miss Beverly. Y'all, we thought, okay, Miss Beverly shows up for breakfast every day, faithfully for brunch. There's one brunch she missed, and we were concerned because we know she likes her salmon, her bacon, her eggs, her toast. And I said, nah, Miss Beverly does not miss her brunch. We need to go check on her. So we did a welfare check in her cabin, and she was in the casino. I'm sorry, Miss Beverly. I'm spilling all your tea. Okay, here and more. Welcome.
Hi, y'all. I miss y'all already.
Hey.
Ditto, ditto, ditto.
Listen, this was just amazing. It was my first cruise, my mother's first cruise. First, I want to thank all the Palace cruisers. Y'all were so sweet to my mother. Y'all treated her like you would treat your own. And for that alone, I love y'all so much already. And so thank y'all so much for that. We had a wonderful time. She had a great time. And
Hold on. Quee, you there? Your audio. Let's do a mic check. Hold on.
can y'all
Let's
hear
do it.
me?
Okay, now we can. Go ahead.
Okay. So along with just what everyone has said, I also want to just speak on you content creators, you Queen Sheba, Courtney, Trending, on Debbie. I said, like, listen, these women, what you hear on the internet, that's really them. And it's even more magnified when you meet them in person. So they are the real deal. What you see is what you get, just as genuine and loving and fun.
Stay still. You went out again. You said, well,
Right.
okay, there you go. You said just as loving and fun. Pick up from there.
Yes, as they come, you all are just as genuine as you are on the internet. You're real people. And it was just such an honor to go do something that I have never done before with women that I've never met before. And for it to just be just a ball. There literally the only thing I would say was a downside for me was the Wi-Fi. Everything else was amazing. And I cannot wait. This has to be an annual thing. I cannot wait for us to do it again. Mrs. Set, please say hi to Mr. Walter and let him know I am. As soon as I get the chance, I'm gonna try his omelet and I'm gonna report back on how good I think it is. But
Wait a minute.
that's
What
what I want.
omelet? What omelet?
Okay, so one of our days at brunch, right? I was sitting next to Mr. Walter, and he said we were talking about turmeric, and he said this is what he does. He uses turmeric a lot, because of the anti-inflammatory properties, right? So he said, okay, you do your vegetables first and you sprinkle your turmeric on there. Then sometimes he takes the vegetables out and sometimes he don't. But he'll put the eggs in and put more turmeric on it and add the vegetables back. And he swears by it. So I'm going to try it. It sounds really, really good. So I will report back once I try it.
I will let him know. And he said, don't forget to add the butter and the salt.
I sure won't.
In the background.
Hi, Mr. Walter.
Baby, Walter said I wasn't leaving him, right? Because he just had knee replacement. Not even, it's been 7 weeks. Was he not hopping around that boat without that cane?
Yes.
He was.
Shooting boogie.
Had me fussing. I'm like, okay, don't fall. We don't need a setback. I mean, he had a total knee replacement. Everything was gone and replaced. And here he is trying to go upstairs to get some ice cream. So use your turmeric.
Listen, I say I'm a creature of habit. I ate the same food every day for breakfast, but I wanted to try the shrimp and grits because I saw Miss Janice and Stacy. Stacy, did you eat this? Welcome, Stacy. She's in the Shorten is in the chat. Listen, girl, we love you. Have my back 1,000%. Fly Girl Speaks. Dana, y'all. At one point, can we tell them about the stone toss, Courtney? Trendy.
Yeah, go ahead. I was waiting. I didn't want to say nothing.
Listen. So we had a stone toss. We still trying to figure out the mystery to this day, and everybody's denying it. I want y'all to really think about who you think it was that did it, okay? And then you're gonna share who you think. Look at Aunt Debbie. Look at Aunt Debbie.
Queen talking about so who you think it was.
Hey,
Okay, y'all. Let me tell y'all what happened. So we get there on the 30th. We have a good time. The 31st was New Year's Eve. So we know we're going to bring in New Year's. We know we're going to dinner together. And we had a stone toss. So we had these rocks where you put your hand in the bag. And then you just kind of take a quick second. And whatever word God wants you to have, you put your hand in there. You bring out your stone. And whatever that's your word for the new year, but you don't tell anybody. Miss Tracy and Anthony Lewis. So I thought about them too as my brain is going on and on around the group. They were a whole vibe. So everybody got their stone. People, it was a very emotional and tender moment, but in a beautiful way. So we go up to the 5th floor. We say a prayer. Thank you to the Prince of Peace that led our prayer. Prince of Peace said a prayer for all of us and covered us in prayer for the new year. And then you were supposed to toss your stone into the ocean. As we're getting ready to toss our stones into the ocean, we hear a loud bah! Somebody then threw the damn stone into the window. Somebody couldn't reach. Who do you think threw their rock into that window? Courtney.
Not the people in the chat saying me. Absolutely not.
They saying it was you, Courtney?
No, somebody with me. Absolutely not. My guess. I want to gossip, and y'all didn't hear this from me, but my guess. I don't know. I'm just saying, twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Oh, Trendy. Who do you think threw that rock into that window?
Whoever threw it, they be cursing people out. So I'm not saying no name.
Oh, I know. Okay, Stacy, who you think threw that rock?
Queen, I do not know. So I'm not going to even say anything. But good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hey,
I'm gonna come back to you.
Good morning, Stacy.
Hi.
Welcome.
I
Look,
don't.
I'm gonna come back to you.
Okay, great.
Okay. Dia said, I know you weren't there, but if you had to guess, think about lifting your hands up and throwing a rock into the ocean. Who would be most likely to hit a damn window? with a rock.
How I wonder what you are.
Oh,
And please don't cuss me out.
I'm gonna say it's the lady that love to go to brunch and eat bacon, salmon. Where she at? It was
You
not me. They talking about it was me. My rock
you
went in the ocean.
you mean the
Hey,
lady
Queen.
that was at the airport early?
That's who I think. At first, I thought it was Aunt Debbie, but Aunt Debbie defended herself in court because we did a whole
Said
interrogation.
she
Aunt
wound
Debbie
that
said she
arm up.
reached
She said it wasn't
all the way
her.
back, and she showed us how she did it. She said, "I reached my hand all the way back because I can throw." And when she showed us the physical evidence and the physical demonstration of how she threw her rod, we were able to safely eliminate her as a suspect.
Queen, can you please I know you about to greet Stacy. I just want to make sure. I was told to ask her, did that man meet her challenge on wearing them Greek letters? Because I forgot what happened with that.
Okay, I'm gonna come to her. Stacy, you know that white man that was in line that had on the Phi Beta
Yeah,
Sigma?
yeah. I
You
seen
want to
him
know
again.
about that?
I did see him again. I saw him when we was up on deck 5 when when Aunt Debbie them when we was doing the prayer and stuff. So I went back up there because Miss Janice and I was up there, doing some things, and I saw him. But he had some kids. I think he might have been with a woman. I don't know, but he remembered who I was or whatever. But it wasn't that kind of party though.
No, I don't know, Stacy, because you was giving.
No, I was just saying he was sitting there wearing the Greek letters good. And as a white man, I want to know, hey, what you wearing that? Well, how you get those letters on you? That's all I was saying. I just want to know how you get them letters on you.
Yeah, he was from Louisiana.
Yeah, well, I see why, because he has his kids. No shade, but he had some mixed children.
Yeah,
So
he
that
said
he
he
was
was
with
there
his
with his
family.
wife and kids, and he had a
Yeah.
strong Cajun black accent. He said he's a Phi Beta Sigma, y'all. White man stood about 6'6". Yeah, he was repping his Greek letters. He said he the wild child of his white family. Basically, that's what he said. And I'm not
Well,
making.
yeah, because I'm serious. He stood out like he wanted us to see them letters on him. That's why I said, hey, you stand up there bold and proud. What you know about them letters?
And he said it. Shit, he stood bold him. He said it. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, because when I saw him, he was like, where your friend at? I saw she's around. He was talking about you. I saw she's around.
Hold on, let me clear that up because look at them. They done got quiet. They got quiet. Let me clear that up real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go.
Let me say this about Stacy too. Stacy observed this young man that was walking around the boat by himself. He said he was like 30 years old. When I say he was just in his own world, but having his best life every single moment that he walked out the door that had the Beyonce fan blowing, he was having a best moment every single time, right? So Stacy saw him, was like, hey, come here a minute. Let me talk to you. Where you from? Who you here with? She got all the deets.
She did, and that man was real cool. He was real cool. I was gonna tell y'all something. Oh, Miss, what's her name? Miss Beverly. They say they think you threw that rock. Okay, that's it. I'm staying out of it. Stacy, listen. Last day,
Yes.
I walks into the breakfast thing because the last day of the cruise, you should have not the last day, but the morning that you're supposed to get off. There's absolutely no expectation because people are running to get to the airport, running to get to their shuttles. So I come up on the breakfast deck to get a cup of coffee, eat breakfast. Stacy said, Queen Sheba, we don't want to hear nothing from you. From here on out, you know who your day ones are. And when I tell you, girl, you are 1,000% accurate. And not only day ones for the palace, but day ones for the other subscribers and day ones for the other content creators. When I tell you we are signed, sealed, and delivered, we are locked in for life. We are
That's
locked
absolutely
in.
correct. That's absolutely correct. And Courtney knows. I'm here, Courtney. I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on it. They're absolutely right. We are day ones. We had a great time. Queen was a great host. I enjoyed myself. I wish we could have stayed a little bit longer. Aunt Debbie definitely did not want to go, and I agree with Aunt Debbie. We should have stayed a little bit while longer. But I really, really enjoyed myself. It was good to meet the other ladies. I had a great time with the ladies. And I'm sorry if I could not, squeeze in with everybody, but I just had a wonderful time or whatever. And upset for that young man. That man was over there in Mexico, and I wanted to know who that man was because I thought he was on the spectrum, okay?
What
So I was
man?
just trying to say, see, that little young man, the little 30-year-old man, the one he thought he
Oh.
would Beyonce in his mind.
He was awesome.
You talking about the one that was showing his stomach and opening his shirt the whole time?
Yeah, and he had a
I know
chain
who
because
you
I wanted to
talking
know where
about.
his chain was. But he had a lot of sense, so he said, "Oh, I can't get in the pool with my chain." I said, "Oh, okay." I was
Y'all,
just wondering. He's
listen,
showing it off every day.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
he
know
came to
exactly.
karaoke. He came to karaoke. His shirt was buzzed, but what we feel to realize that was part of his routine because when he was singing, he opened his shirt up so we could see his body.
And it wasn't bodying.
And
Yes,
drop the mic.
yes, he did, and went on and twirled right on out of there.
Y'all, why, like, not the last day, but the day before the last day, why I meet this little boy? He was 11, running up and down the damn hallway by the nightclub where the kids go. Y'all, they have a club. Y'all, let me tell you something. Stop saying you can't. Bring your kids. We will accommodate them. Carnival accommodates them. You check their butts in. They get to go to the nightclub. Carnival has so much for kids. Like, please, it's a family-friendly, accommodating environment. So on the 5th floor, I'm gonna say day 3, maybe 4. There's this little kid running up and down, and he's like running behind teenagers. So they stop right in front of us. We're sitting there. I hear him to the boys. He's little. I didn't know how old at this time, but I got to meet him the night after. He's telling the teenage boys, "Oh, that's the one over there that wanted to kiss y'all." And of course, the teenage boys are looking at him like he's crazy. I look at him and I say, "You're too young. Get out of here and go to your room now." He goes, "What did I do?" And he takes off running. Y'all, it was so funny. It was a joke, but he ran. He took his butt to his room because he was out too late to be. At that point, I didn't know how old he was. I thought he was 8. I'm like, whose little boy is this? I'm messing with these grown men about somebody wanting to kiss them. So the next night I see the little boy. He told me his grandma brought him on the cruise and he's actually 11. I said, "What you doing hanging out with those older kids?" He said he met them on the cruise. And he remembered me as the lady that told him, "You're too young. Go to your room right now." After he leaves, he was fun. It was a joke, but it worked. My husband laughed so hard. He said, "You scared the bejesus out of him." I said, "Good. He needs to take his ass to bed. He don't need to be out at 1 a.m. Guess what he told me? He said his grandma said his curfew is 1. Not at 11. Not in front of Queen Sheba. You finna go to bed.
That
So
that
when I
that was
tell
the
you,
boat's curfew. So if you were under the age 17,
oh,
you had to be, in order to be on the upper decks, you had to be escorted by an adult. If not, 17 and under, your curfew was 1 a.m.
oh, that's why he said his curfew was 1. I made his ass go to bed. Cause you too little. Now you running up and down. Listen, I ain't even know him. Go to bed. But it was funny though, because he went. So then I see him again. He kind of told me his grandma brought him, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about Black excellence all around the board. We looking out for the little kids. So then I meet 3 teenagers. One of them I'm gonna show y'all this thing. A big ass Happy New Year clock, like like Soldier Boy. So you remember that when Soldier Boy's like, and so I shot 3 of them, pop, pop, pop. So I don't know if y'all remember that when it had on that big chain and he was saying that he had a home invasion and he was over exaggerating. So this kid, clearly in his late teens or 20s, I said, "Boy, you up here looking like Soldier Boy." So they all stopped. They introduced themselves. He said, "This my homeboy, white boy Jack." I said, "Excuse me, that's white boy Jack." I said, "Okay. That's Terrell, and I'm Fred." I said, "Why you calling him white boy Jack?" "That's his name." I said, "What if he took you to his house and called you Black Boy Fred? You be ready to fight." So we all laughed. My husband's standing right there. "Why that boy take off his chain and give it to me?" Because I said, you walking up and down these damn hallways looking like a soldier boy. He said, I tell you what, you can have it. You want it? I said, in front of my husband, I said, well, he said, do you want it or not? I said, go on, give me the damn chain. Y'all, I got it. Okay, I'm gonna go get it. But y'all, when I tell you we had a time, when I say we had a time, I had a time. The cruise don't owe me nothing. If you could do it again, ladies, would you do a 5-day or would you be open to a 7-day?
I'm going 14.
You going 14, Courtney?
I'm down with Courtney.
What are those cruise ships they got? They say they got for the next 4 years. What is it?
Yeah. Well, can we do a 10-day? At least 10.
Okay, I can do a 2. I just got off a 10-day. So y'all don't even want a 7-day. Y'all want to go straight to 10?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Girl, you better check with Walter. Walter may not want to be on that damn boat for 10 days.
Walter,
We put me on blast.
what you want? Yes or no?
Oh, something's fine.
She putting him on the spot.
He talking about 7-day. We'll let him out. We'll let him out at the corner. We'll let him off at the port and he can fly back.
Okay, so let's do the consensus. Courtney said 14. The assessment
No,
said 10.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't think I can go for it. I don't think I can pay for 14. Let's
Yes,
do
you
7.
could. If we, that's why we plan out in
Yeah, okay.
advance.
Let's. I'm
'Cause
down with the. I'm down with. I wasn't ready to go. Honestly, I wasn't.
I wasn't ready to go neither, to be
I
honest.
wasn't. Mm-mm.
Okay, they say 7 days. Would y'all be open to 7?
Yes.
Stacy? She on mute.
I'm sorry. I would do 10.
Oh!
I would do 10. I wasn't ready to go either.
Okay. All right. So I think that, look, they don't even want to mess with 7, y'all. They trying to jump to 10 and 14. Okay. So we got it. Aunt Debbie, because Aunt Debbie wasn't ready to go. Miss Beverly, Miss Janice, 7 or 10? I already know the answer. Miss Beverly said 7.
Debbie asked
Lady
for the
Huck
link.
Smith said 7. Now, one thing we noticed about some of y'all in the chat, Aunt Debbie said 10. Look at Aunt Debbie. She done went from 5 to 10.
That's my girl right there. Yes.
10. I'll do 10 easily, but I guess we can meet in the middle for 7. What y'all think?
We can start at 7 and then work it up to 10. But, if everybody wants 10, though, we might as well just go for the gusto.
They're saying 7. Most of it. Okay, hold on. The enigmatic Eve says, I'm going to need a longer time notice. Longer than 6 months? I don't like to do longer than 6 months or shorter than 6 months. Anything you put out too far is probably not going to happen. How much time you need, Eve? I think 6 months is perfect to plan. What y'all think?
Queen, Debbie is asking for the link.
Okay, let me drop the link. I don't like to plan too far out for a group past 6 months. Too much stuff can happen. Does that make sense? Where they got to wait a whole year?
Yeah, 6 months is ideal because once you have, you can plan accordingly on how to, pay off your cruise and get your flights and your hotel too.
I agree because research shows, I'm going to tell y'all, this is proven fact. If you plan at least 6 months, you enjoy your vacation. Anything less than that, it's going to stress you out. Anything longer than that, I think you lose the luster for it. Now, you're going to have to come back, enigmatic Eve, and how much time you need? That might have to be a personal vacation, to be honest with you. I think because as a group, we got to keep the group in mind. Aunt Debbie, welcome. What are your thoughts about the cruise?
Oh, good morning, Queen Shiba. Good morning, ladies. I thought the cruise was absolutely amazing. I had a wonderful time. I like to thank you, your husband, Estet, and all the ladies. I had a beautiful time. And I just want to say this. You are the hostess with the mostest. And you talking about Black excellence. You, your husband, Estet, and her husband showed us what Black excellence is. Black love, compromising, a team effort. I mean, it was just amazing. It was great to see that. It was awesome. Yes, I would do a 10-day cruise with the Palace. Yes, yes, and yes. And
Okay.
thank you for having me.
No, thank you. Let me tell you something about. Okay, let me ask you something, Debbie. Is it you and me, or are Scorpios nocturnal? Is it just so happen that we stay up really late like that? Because Courtney was riding with us too. Now Courtney tried to go to her room, but I think I intercepted that on the. I was like, what about
Yeah,
Courtney?
you
I low key
intercepted it
stopped
first.
you from going to bed.
I just stay up. I be up at home looking at everything at night. I don't know if they say I have insomnia because it came with menopause. I just like to be up at night. So, it could be a Scorpio thing, but we were on vacation. We were having fun. You got to have fun when you're on vacation. I could sleep when I get home.
Okay, Courtney, were you out of your comfort zone staying up that late?
Sometimes I can hang out late a night or two. So I
We had a
mean,
late night. We
I hung
literally,
out.
huh?
I hung out every night.
I did
Every
too.
night I was out.
I think that night we stayed up so late. You know what shocked me? We went to bed close to 5 a.m. and y'all was up at 8, ready to go.
we were excited, Queen. We were ready to go.
Yes.
Now I got a bone to pick with y'all because y'all not finna do me. I heard trendings live. I think it was Courtney. I don't know where y'all went to eat in Mexico, but baby, my food was good. Y'all not finna do that to Mexico.
Queen. Okay, so it was 4 different people at 4 different spots. Okay, I went with the group. I ran into Simone. Simone went to a different restaurant. Dr. Williams was at a different spot. And who was the 4th person? Was it? No, it wasn't Stacy. And everybody said the food was blah.
That's why I told y'all where to go eat. And they
My
went
Where
where they
did you go,
wanted
Queen?
to, Dallas. Huh?
Where did you go?
Right there when you get off the ship. First of all, why we buy? Oh, y'all, we went perfume shopping. Let me tell you something about the Palace women. They love to smell good. Baby, when I tell you we bought perfumes, bottles of perfumes out of Mexico because it's cheaper, tax-free. QT says, hi, all. Just got here. Just got home. Oh, you just got home? And it was nice meeting you guys. Yes. We're gonna go again, but we're gonna go on a longer cruise, QT. And let me say this before I talk about the food, Courtney. Shout out to the Palace member. She was quiet. I wonder if it was Miss Lady. I don't know. But please, if you're here, put it in the chat. Girl, you bought me a dirty martini. Thank you. It was good. Thank you. You know who I'm talking about. You saw me playing roulette and you stopped and you said hello and you bought me a good old dirty martini. Thank you, Queen. I wanted to say that to you. So the restaurant is when you come out of duty free. You remember where all the perfumes and the gifts are, Courtney? The
Yes.
first restaurant on the right. It looked like it was a long line.
Okay.
That's the first one on the water.
Three
That's where all-
Amigos.
Huh? The
It was
Three
called
Amigos.
Three Amigos.
Okay.
Yes. Ooh, the guacamole was good. The food was good, y'all. And free shots if you got in the Congo line. I didn't get in the line, but let me tell you who did. Miss Tracy was in that line. She did about 4 or 5 shots. Y'all know Miss Tracy? She had her husband with her. The man with the good hair, Mr. Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love Miss Tracy.
Yes.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
She was up in there. Miss Des was up in there because Des got separated from Simone. The food was excellent. Next time y'all got to go there.
And the other restaurant too, Bando or Band something, right where the water is, where they were doing the massages. That food was amazing too. Their ceviche was fresh. Those shrimp trunks were just like they caught them that day, and just oh my god, I ate
See,
all my
I
food.
crossed the street and went into Mexico.
Oh no,
They did cross the street. Courtney them bad, y'all. They crossed the street and Trending went right with you too.
Trending was with me. We was across the street, but we ate.
They went into Mexico.
Yeah, Trending was with me.
I left. That's after I left you in Trending. This that we went Like we had to show IDs to get back on the port.
Yeah, we did
Oh,
too.
you did?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, let me tell y'all this. Let me tell you, Mexico is the place to go get everything you need. They was buying Ozempic. Y'all, you don't need a prescription. Weight loss shots. So let me tell you how I found out. We were looking for Mexican Coke. Courtney, ain't that what y'all was supposed to be off the ship looking for?
Yes.
And did
Shout out to
everything but
Stacy because
that.
I didn't get mine, but Stacy bought me one.
Yes, she did. I was with her. Stacy. You there,
Yes,
Stacy?
yes, I'm here.
Wasn't them people buying up all of them supplements, antibiotics, stuff that cost you're supposed to have a prescription? Were they not buying all them weight loss stuff in that pharmacy?
Yes, they were buying a lot, and I'm talking about $1,000 worth because I was paying attention to the numbers over there. They was buying a lot, and they was trying to figure out how they gonna get this and how they gonna get that, and who gonna get this and who will take that back and everything. They had a lot of stuff over there. Antibiotics, Viagra. They were having a lot of stuff over there.
And you can just walk in the pharmacy and just we kept wondering why is the damn line so long for a Coke? They wasn't there for no Coca-Cola. So if you go, just now, all of that stuff that you have to go see a doctor for in the US, and then you have to pay this and you have to pay that, and it's cheaper because we asked them the prices. I said, no wonder why people go to Mexico often. They're picking up their meds. So just FYI. Miss Deborah, welcome.
Hey y'all. I
Hey.
just came up to say, can you hear me? Hi. Hey ladies. I just came up to say it was very nice meeting everyone. Everyone was super nice. So if you, for those who didn't go to the next time, you'll have a ball. Queen Sheba is man, she is hilarious. If you get down and you have a chance to sit down and chat with her, oh, she's a whole vibe. Everybody, Sad, Courtney, Trending, everybody was super, super sweet. I thought our Debbie was hilarious. She definitely had herself a good time. For somebody that was first time cruising, yeah, I saw her a few times on the ship. She had a great time. So I just wanted to thank everybody. If I had to vote, I'd take the 10-day cruise. So put me with 10. But yeah, 7, 10, 14, no more than 14. I don't think I can do more than 2 weeks. But yeah, I would love to go with you all again. Everybody was nice. And I just appreciate you being yourself. Like the way we know you online is the way you are in person. So I appreciate that. I didn't feel uncomfortable. I had a great time. And I relaxed a lot. That's what I went there to do. So I had fun. But that's all I came up to say. I'm back out in these streets trying to make my money back.
Okay.
That casino, they took my money, but that's okay. That's okay. I still had fun.
Listen,
But anyway,
you are beautiful, by the way.
yes, she is. Miss
thank you.
Deborah is a yellow bone, y'all, with green eyes, fine as hell,
Child.
and young.
Yeah, when I look at my when I come up on the screen, and even when I like the selfies from these Instacart and all that stuff, I'm like, oh my God, you look terrible, child. You look way better in person. But anyway, you all are beautiful too. Everybody's beautiful. And Courtney, you're a teeny little thing. Oh my goodness, just as cute as a button. So, but
I don't know why
anywho,
y'all keep saying I'm teeny because Simone says that.
yeah, you look. I had no idea you were so tiny. Yes, you are.
I'm not.
Okay. Girl,
Yes,
you
you
better
are.
take it.
All of y'all
Take
are.
it, child. Take it, child. Take it. But anyway, I'm going to be down here in the bushes listening. But I just wanted to come up and say thank you. I had a great time. And I look forward to traveling again.
Look,
So,
I love your best
I'll be
friend.
there.
Tell her I said hi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Jackie. She texted me this morning talking about, girl, I had to cook breakfast this morning. Now I'm running out here trying to prepare for the snowstorm. I said, child, me and you both.
Tell
Out here,
Jackie.
we getting ready to get a
Jackie
bunch
you
of
said
snow.
hi.
And
I
thank
sure
you
will.
for
I
the
certainly will.
gifts.
Oh, you're
Thank you
welcome,
for the
dear.
gifts.
You're welcome. I be listening to y'all, child. Trying to listen. I be in the bushes listening. So, but anyway, you all have a great day, and I will be down here supporting from the chat. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Queen, let me tell you how kind Miss Deborah is. She tracked me down and she was like, I've been holding this gift bag for you for 2 days. Okay. I open it up. She remembered on Courtney's live from when I dropped my Gucci Bloom perfume. and bought me a little bottle of Gucci Bloom. Perfect.
What?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Wow.
I'm telling you, your palace is amazing.
Listen, that is
Amazing. The palace
awesome.
is the standard. Okay. The palace is definitely the standard.
Speaking of gifts, I have something for the estate. And then, y'all, it was supposed to be Courtney's birthday, but everybody was getting gifts. Everybody was getting. The palace is so thoughtful. First of all, I made a joke. I don't know how we got on the topic, and I'm gonna go through. I made a joke that Courtney should be an AKA because she always wears some sort of shade of pink all the time. She bought me a pink elephant, y'all. Hold on. And it's beautiful and it's marble. Courtney brought me this beautiful pink elephant. Courtney, I got it. It is so pretty. I think you gave it to Trending to give to
Because we
me.
don't we represent the pink deltas, okay? Even though I'm not an AKA, I thought it was cute. I thought it was funny.
It was cute. It was absolutely adorable. So I unwrapped it in the car. And then Miss Deborah Jackson bought me the most beautiful bracelet. It's almost like an infinity bracelet. That's where it never ends, right? Okay, maybe I'm saying from Pandora, and she brought me a birthstone charm to put on it. Now, Miss Deborah, I didn't open that till I got in my car and we were headed home. Absolutely phenomenal. And then the estate and Trending and Aunt Debbie brought me this beautiful African goddess bracelet, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna wear it. I gotta put on a cute little outfit. When I tell you gifts upon gifts, they got me a bottle of rosé champagne, baby. I got my coffee mundo. I damn near didn't have room in my bag. Miss Janice, listen, she got me a massage, a bamboo massage. I was out for the count after that. I made a mistake and put that massage on the last day right before dinner. What dinner? I was snoring so loud in that massage room, they had to wake me up. Thank you all for your generosity, not only to the palace, but amongst each other. These women and men actually, they took great care of each other. I'm saying from buying people a cocktail, turmeric. We had this turmeric juice that Stacy made sure everybody got from making sure that if somebody didn't feel well, and not because of alcohol, because, haters be tuned in and make up stuff. Some people, they have medical conditions and they came anyway. And if they didn't feel well, we came together as a village. We made sure they got to their rooms to take their naps or whatever it was. It was just the most beautiful display of Black excellence I've ever encountered. I'll pause for the other ladies to get in.
Absolutely, Queen. When I say the chemistry among the palace is palatable, I mean, it's real. Everyone looked out for each other. Everyone made sure that um, if you were feeling a little uneasy or just, maybe not your full self, we welcomed you. And it was just, oh my God, I love it. I love the palace.
I absolutely adore the palace. Monday was my birthday. Excuse me. Monday was my birthday, and just the outpouring of love and everything that everybody showed. Queen Sheba, thank you for the trip. Just thank you for everything since the day I've met you. Just thank you. I couldn't thank you enough. Like, you are heaven sent. Just thank you. The estate had my door adorned with balloons galore and wine. Miss Deborah, I had the perfume, all the monetary gifts from everybody that was there or wasn't there. Pink Hearts Forever. I went to the casino with your gift. Miss Deborah, the other Miss Deborah, thank you. Miss Debbie, just everybody, the energy that y'all showed on my birthday. This was like one of the best birthdays that I can remember. So just thank you to the palace and everyone. Queen Sheba, my cup. My cup was so pretty, y'all. I did not want to use it. Like, it's just so pretty.
You didn't use your cup?
Because it's too pretty. I wanted to keep it and like show it off. So I was gonna do something later on, like show my gifts, but just thank you to everybody because nobody's obligated. But thank you all so like this was a birthday for the books. Seriously, I can't remember one recently better than this one.
And to look, it was a lot of things that people were faced with, families were faced with, as far as trying to get there. Because, you know, when you cruise I don't like cruising in the summertime because it's actually too hot. You know, when you think about crossing and going into Mexico, Jamaica, wherever your destinations are. And I know a lot of people do. Sometimes it's too hot to have fun. And I learned that. So I've been cruising for a long time. And I found for me, the fall to the winter can be better, a little bit more accommodating. But in the wintertime, you have weather challenges depending on what state you live in. And some people were faced with challenges, canceled flights. They didn't think they were going to make it, and they actually made it. So I'm so happy for those of you that even the first time, if your flight was canceled, instead of going home, you said, let me try one more flight. And you did, and you got there. People like, you never know what people are going through. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but pause, show love. Show a little bit of, I'm not going to say grace, but a little bit of patience with people. Be a place for people where you're going to push them to the point where, like, go ahead and take your flight. You're going to be fine, as opposed to, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. The weather is bad. Come on back home. If you could encourage people to just try one more time, sometimes that's all they need to step outside of their comfort zone. So I wanted to say that.
And Queen definitely practices what she preaches. So thank you again, Queen. Just thank you for everything. We're going to have us a Queen Sheba Day soon. But thank you for everything.
Absolutely, Courtney. I'm going to help you with that.
Wow.
Yes.
I know,
like
because
to
I'm
be
a
a part
call
of it.
you. Like, how we gonna do this?
Yes, Courtney, I like to be a part of that too.
Absolutely, Debbie.
Everything was beautiful. Thank you so much, Queen. I had a wonderful time. I just want to thank all the ladies. I mean, it was just gorgeous. I've never been on a cruise. It was my first time, and I had the most fun. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Deborah Jackson, and all the beautiful ladies. I had a wonderful time with you guys, and I look forward to seeing y'all again. Matter of fact, I'm starting to save for the next cruise.
Yes. Yes. I know that's right. I am too. I was looking for our next cruise, and I'm like, uh-oh. So here's the thing. I love planning vacations. I'm already like 10 steps ahead. Now, the challenge we're gonna have is that the holidays. I like cruising in the fall and in the winter because the prices are cheap. And people will say, oh, Queen Sheba cruise in the summer. No, they're gonna charge you $3,000 for that cabin. But if you wait, it's 900 in the off seasons. You get what I'm saying, for the same thing. So, and the reason why that's considered peak season, when the kids are home, people are taking them on vacation. Me personally, I love children, but your vacation is better when it's not a child season, and you don't have those little beautiful feet running around. And you know, sometimes a cruise can be highly filled with children if it's summer vacation. So the problem is with the holidays, they're all during weekdays coming up in 2025, right? We were very lucky in 2024 that we could leave on a Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, where you don't have to take as much time off from work. So as you begin to think about what we have coming up in the palace, and we'll go into more detail in members only, start to plan out your PTO days accordingly, where you save at least 2 to 3 days for 2025. Why you need 2 or 3 at the end of the year? Because in 2026, it starts over. So if we're going to do another New Year's Eve cruise, you need to save the 29th and the 30th and the 31st. Because as you cross into January 1st, that enters into a new realm of PTO. So think about that. I'm always 10 steps ahead. So save 3 days for the end of the year. Got it? And then that'll easily take you into a 7-day/10-day cruise. And what we may have to do is we may have to do 2 cruises. One is a 7, and then one is sort of a private cruise, right? Whereas a 10-day cruise, for those that just want to experience 10 days, it's not necessarily a big annual palace cruise. It's just a 10-day. For those of you that just want to do a 10-day, we pick it and we go. Therefore, you have 2 options. What are y'all's thoughts about that? Normally, we plan behind the wall.
Sign me up for both.
Yes, I love it.
Yes.
Okay. And if
Sounds
you do
good.
it, it'll be 6 months apart, 3 to 6 months apart. Does that make sense?
It
Yes,
does.
it does. Yes.
Am I forgetting anything, y'all?
No, I think you covered everything that I can think of.
Now, this time around, you got to find your, I'll talk, never mind. That's members only. Members only. Okay. So we'll get into detail. Is Simone not home yet? Simone, inbox me. Where you at? Yeah, where are you? Where's Simone at? Where's she stuck at?
She's in Dallas, I believe. She said there's bad weather. They keep canceling her flight.
Right, because they shut Kansas City down.
They just canceled Trending's flight too, but I'm gonna go pick Trending up so she can stay here. But Simone, tap in and let us know. It depends on Rose. So Rose says, how much does a cruise cost? It depends. The more time you plan out, the more affordable it is. This is why we plan 6 months. The cruise you can pay on layaway. For those of you that don't feel comfortable giving up a big bulk of money. The further out you plan, you need to include travel insurance always. So in case you cancel, you get your cruise money back. And I know a lot of times as Black folks, we're like, I ain't paying no $98 per person. Life happens. Why not? I'd rather pay $98 per person for for trip protection than to lose $2,400. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I needed $98. So you travel smart. We travel organized as a palace. We travel strategically. Okay, they want y'all to share your favorite moment from the cruise. I'll start with Stacy.
Oh, I have so many favorite moments. Oh man. Oh, come back to me, Queen. I had.
Okay, I'm gonna come back. Okay, Debbie, you
Okay.
want to go next?
Yes. All my memories of the cruise were fantastic. I had the most wonderful roommate, Trending. Thank you for choosing me, Trending. I mean, everything was just great. Favorite moment. I guess when we were sitting at the table at Fahrenheit, and I was sitting with Trending and Terrell, and we were laughing about the oysters when they had them in that glass case, and they came out steamed. I think that was a favorite moment.
I got one. Speaking of oysters, Courtney, we have a confession, but Aunt Debbie,
What?
Courtney, the estate walked up to me and said, "Ooh, thank y'all for sending them oysters to me." She said it to me, Aunt Debbie. This was a private meeting. Oh, them oysters was good. I ate them all. We said, what oysters? She said, the
They're
oysters.
my oysters.
How did they
Listen,
Girl,
I done
somebody
looked for
sent
my
me some
oysters. Like, why this man never brought my oysters?
They said, them Courtney's oysters. She ain't no oysters.
What?
I just knew there was a gift sent to my table. They were cold, smoked, chilled. I was like, who likes
Oh,
it like
wow.
that?
And y'all, I kept saying, oh, he's just not going to bring them, huh?
And
He
your
did.
homegirl was eating them the whole time.
My homegirl.
I didn't know they were yours.
Champagne.
Baby, they was excellent. They were, oof. I'm sorry, Courtney. I got you next time.
Courtney. Baby, the estate said, baby, did y'all try them oysters? I said, what the ones y'all sent me? I said, I ain't seen you know what. She said, somebody sent me some oysters. Trendon said, hold on. was this yesterday? She said, I think those are Courtney's oysters.
The same oysters I kept looking for. Like, where are my oysters?
Okay, we gotta go back so Courtney can get our oysters on Debbie.
Yes.
And y'all,
Courtney?
Carnival smokes the oysters and they do this glass display. It's a whole production where they come to your table with this canister. It's glass, it's beautiful. The smoke is rising with these smoked oysters. That's what Aunt Debbie is saying. And it's like pink smoke. Am I right? Or
I
pinkish?
took pictures. I got pictures for you, Courtney. I won't let you down. I'll let you see what it looked like.
Not the pictures.
And it's sad. It's sad. Hate all Courtney's oysters.
Courtney, you know I love to eat, baby. I'm a foodie. I was like, who likes me like this to send me the oyster? Oh my God.
Hold on. Here for hot tea said, not you ate our food in 4K. But y'all, that's how much we love each other. Ain't nobody tripping over nothing. You know, it was funny. But what Courtney was like, okay, I guess I ain't gonna get my oysters, but the whole time the instead is eating them.
I didn't know you ordered them. We were at different
Talk about they
tables.
good too.
We were at different tables. It was my bad. I know. I thought Queen had sent it to me because I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Because I know Queen and I always talk about food. So I thought it was a gift from Queen.
And baby, them dirty martinis was flowing, were they not?
Yes, ma'am.
And it was so good to be with women that don't judge you, women that's not sitting there. We have people that don't drink. We have people that drink. We have people that smoke cigarettes. Not one person. Ain't nothing worse than somebody that's sitting there judging people. You get what I'm saying? You on vacation. Enjoy your the said like Cosmos with dirty martini mix. It's weird, but it tastes good. And when I tell you people were respectful of each other's boundaries, we talked about that in members only. Hey, you know, this is people's personal vacation. Make sure that when you come on, you're not overly zealous with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Even though we're a Love and Marriage Huntsville bunch, let's be respectful of people's boundaries. People are here to just have a good time. Let's not, you know, we wore the mood lips on the first day so you can know what personalities you were dealing with. And people were so respectful. People were so kind. I got to shout out to the men. It's hard being a man in front of that many women and the husbands. And they took it like G's and champs. They listened to all of our chatter. They never got frustrated with us. They were so kind and patient. So thank you to all of the men, the husbands, the sons, the uncles, the fathers that were on the cruise with all of these women. Thank you for being so kind to us and so patient. And Courtney, we're gonna make sure you get you some oysters before the next cruise.
Please and thank you. Okay. But I want to say this too, y'all. The aesthetic, we all know the aesthetic is aesthetically pleasing. You know, she just is gorgeous.
Yes, she is.
Queen, you were giving, okay?
Yeah, I can dress my ass off when I'm ready.
You were giving me life, Queen.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Aunt Debbie looked at me. Aunt Debbie made me nervous.
Did you see Queen walk in with her green outfit?
That
and
green,
baby, and that
the green was
bustier?
everything.
I said, come
okay,
on now, baby.
Guess
from the bun to
our makeup artist.
Go ahead.
Our makeup artist gave me that link to that. Y'all, if y'all want to know what outfit they talking about, that outfit was bad to the bone. But even white women said, I love what you got on.
Yes,
I'm not telling you where I got it from. I tell my Black queens, but I ain't telling you. But go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Gorgeous. That outfit was gorgeous. You looked beautiful. All the women looked beautiful.
And
I mean,
y'all
can dress. Y'all can dress.
Ain't they dress?
Yes.
Everybody can dress. Stacy, let's talk about Stacy's hair, y'all. Was it not laid?
I wish I could rock a shortcut like that.
Yes. And that black lace suit she had was gorgeous too. She had on a black lace suit. It was absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Stacy's whole aura is just fabulous. Like, she had breakfast with Walter and I, and when I say, baby, she's the boss of the boss of the boss.
Fly Girl Speak came in now. Now, Fly Girl Speak, don't sleep on her because she was cute as hell too.
That's Shot
Yes,
Town, baby.
Fly Girl Speaks is cute. She's
And
always cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Keep
And
Dr.
Dana
Hicks.
too.
Shout out to Dr. Hicks. Dr. Hicks was cute.
she was, and she tiny.
Ooh, she was sharp. When she came to a Stats meet and greet, she was sharp. Yeah, she dressed.
She
She
had
had
on
on a beautiful suit.
yes, with the gold. So she had a gold necklace, and the strap on her gold sandals matched her necklace. I was like, baby, my hotel room is right upstairs. I can go on and get you a pair of pajamas and we can swap it out right now.
Listen,
Lady.
Stacy is a girl's girl. Stacy, if you want to respond, you are a girl's girl. Your hair was like my husband said. We got to our room. He said, "You know the judge?" My husband has a very thick accent, by the way. You know the judge? I said, "What judge?" "Oh, your friend looked like the judge." I said, "What judge?" "Oh, the judge with the hair." I said, "Judge Lynn Toller." Stacy, you want to pick up from there?
Yes, I would like to thank y'all for all the comments, but y'all made it so easy. You know, I felt like I knew y'all. You know, like we were just getting together, like we always get together. But thank y'all for the compliments. But it was just easy to, be everybody. Was just doing their own thing. But thank y'all for the compliments. But my uncle tell me that I do look like Judge Lynn Toler, but because I wear my hair short like that and stuff.
And I'm gonna say this at first. Okay, so I guess the estate and that group, her group. I always say her group because they met her first, and they got
Yeah.
together in Galveston for the happy hour and the sell-away party, right? And everybody love on Debbie. Day 2, trending shows up. I meet everybody. I come to eat breakfast. We get on the ship. Y'all, the palace is kind of. I love the palace because they think for themselves. I told them to get on the damn ship at 11. They was on the ship at 10 and 10:30. They didn't listen to me. So listen, I get on the ship. Everybody like, hey, they already eating this and this. Watch this. So they say, have you met Aunt Debbie? I said, not yet. Trending stole Aunt Debbie for us. She was with us all night. And Trending took her away from us. Why everybody going to search party for Aunt Debbie and Trending? To tell Trending to give Aunt Debbie back to the group. Y'all, that was the funniest thing. We literally was building up a business case to say, okay, Trending, we know you're here. We know y'all are roommates. I said, Aunt Debbie, they want you back. They said they met you last night and they missed you. You remember I told you that? They're looking
Yeah.
for you. You need to go in there. They said they met you last night and they haven't seen you all day. Y'all, this is a real story. People really wanted to see Aunt Debbie because the estate had brought all of them together. And I like how Courtney said everybody had a preconceived notion of who they were going to be with. And to them, automatically, Aunt Debbie was going to be in their group. And then Trending show up and her and Aunt Debbie are roommates. Aunt Debbie dipped out on everybody. Couldn't find her ass for about 4 hours. I'm sorry, this is hilarious.
She was gone.
Gone. And it was so much love. And the women, like I've never experienced anything like that because YouTube is a very unstable environment. It gives freedom of speech. And people can say what they want, they can do what they want, they can create the different environments that they want. And sometimes it's very hard when people put your name and stuff and you're like, how I get in it? Damn. How you find your way to me? We're not even kindred spirits. But the fact is the palace brought it all back together. And it made sense. Such a beautiful display of men and women. And I couldn't be more grateful. Thank you all for allowing me to put this together. I was learning in real time. I'm not a professional. I'm not, but you gave me grace. You gave me patience. There was a couple of times I got frustrated, specifically for the photo, because we look so beautiful with the New Year's Eve. I turn up when I need to behind y'all, period, point blank. What I tell that girl, Courtney, you ain't the only one that can get crunk up in this motherfucker.
And then,
Boom.
then
Boom. And but other than that, and that wasn't even a bad moment. We went our separate ways because what happened is Trending was holding a spot in line. The palace was deep. And we wanted to get New Year's pictures, and we thought we could get them in one setting. Come to find out, we couldn't. Not a big deal. We got the wrong information, but we quickly recovered. We went to dinner. We had a great time. I feel like everybody that was there had good intentions. Black is beautiful, in my opinion. I cannot wait to do it again. But because all of you have different appetites for everything, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do one resort. Oh, Lord Jesus. That's what
Come
the
on,
young
resort.
girls. Listen, who said, oh, Lord? Go ahead.
I said, come on, resort.
Child, the young girls want to do a resort. So we're going to have to go. Now, the only way we're going to do the resort is we only there to chaperone. You see, you hear me? I'm telling my husband, I only need to go because I got a chaperone. So the young girls want to twerk and go to Mexico. So we're going to do a quick resort. We're going to do a 7-day. We're going to do a 10-day. Don't ask me how we're going to do it. I'm going to make it happen. But the 7-day is going to be the annual cruise. Everything else is optional. Got it? Now, Lala, we talked about you. To Latrice, we talked about you. Linda Gamble, we talked about you on the cruise. Somebody said if To Latrice was here, oh shit, it would be set off. And we laughed. I said, did y'all know? And then I said, did y'all know Linda Gamble is an ex-sheriff? And that's why she gives the maximum sentence of time out. So we laughed about that. And then Lala, they said, but Lala said she want to go to, what they say, Lala said she want to go to, Lala want a resort. And she feel like she wasn't being heard. Now, Courtney, do you want to get in there for Lala? Or you want me to handle it?
Do I want to what?
You want to advocate for Lala?
Not Aruba. You know, sugar go pop in and go to war for Lala.
Oh, Lala, come on up here. Because Lala, they say Aruba too expensive. Now, we was talking about you. They said, now, Lala, there's some subscribers that love the hell out of you, baby. Lala said she want to go here, and you weren't listening to her, Queen. I said, she ain't lying. I did do that. That's true. That's true. Hold on, Lala.
Aruba is
Now,
not
Queen
tropical.
Sheba. Queen Sheba, you know I love you. I love you. Don't let me be rude. Hello, ladies.
Hey,
Hello.
Lala.
Hi.
Hey,
Oh, Aunt Debbie, I love you. Queen Sheba, you know I love you, right? But you did not listen to me when I
Don't put
said I
me
want
in
to go
that.
to
Put
Bermuda.
Courtney. Courtney said not Aruba.
Huh?
We
Courtney.
vetoing Aruba, Lala. You know you my sister, but
Courtney, that is like that, yeah? I knew you'd do something to me.
Aruba's
I
not
knew
nice.
it.
It's not a fun place. It's not. It's not
Aset,
tropical.
you're
It's
trying
not.
to break my heart, Aset.
No, I'm trying to help you have the best experience. Aruba is kind of like going. It's not white sand beach and tropical. It's more like rainforest.
Why do I have a feeling that Queen Sheba turns you all against me and my trip idea?
Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Lala, what?
Okay, I see
This is my
you.
first time hearing about it. I didn't even know about it till right now.
You know
Lala
in
is
the
standing on business about Aruba. Lala.
Okay, well,
Okay,
help
let
me
me tell you
out with
what.
your
Lala, it was not
resort
me. I
trip
swear to
then.
God. Let me tell you. I'm staying out of it. Aunt Debbie, didn't I tell you I'm staying out of it?
Yes, you did.
I wasn't in the meeting in the back room. I'm just now hearing about it. But
Alpha
no
MC,
Aruba.
Latrice, the estate. I'm staying out of it. I said I ain't gonna even present because it ain't fair. Lala, I think they changed their mind.
Oh wow.
Didn't say it.
It's okay. I made
wasn't
notes of all your names. I've made notes in my little black book.
Wait a minute. Can you spell it? AESTHETE.
I got your name.
in the
Don't worry,
burn book.
Seth. I got it. I got your names.
But I
You're in my
wasn't
little
in the
black
meeting.
book, okay?
I wasn't in the meeting. I'm just trying to, help.
No. So the meeting, they don't know what we talking about. Y'all, we've been behind the wall. We be planning. So the Lala, Sugar, Courtney, Inez, To Latrice, Alpha MC, Aunt Debbie. Who else was back there?
Not me. Make sure you clarify. Not me.
Yes, that was not back there. But let me tell you what they decided. Now, listen, Courtney, tell me when you decided you want to go to Aruba. Because that's your
Whenever
friend. Lala is your friend.
I said no to Aruba when Lala said it.
Yeah, she did say it. She did say it. She did
She
say
just
it.
had backup that
See?
day because Sugar was back there, so it got momentum because Lala and Sugar gonna put the tag
Oh,
team
here we
up.
go. Here we go.
Well, how I get in? Why Lala think I turn people against her vote?
Because you were the number one that you went silent. I said Aruba, you were silent. And I'm like, Queen. And you're like, huh? Yeah.
Because they
I'm like,
told
Queen
me,
Sheba, I
Lala,
want Aruba.
what I heard on the trip was you were shopping for votes.
Yes.
I wasn't shopping for votes. Who said that? Who's lying on me now, yeah?
I ain't gonna say who.
I wasn't shopping for votes. I wasn't doing any of that. But if Aruba's out, it is what it is. I'm gonna take it on the chin, but I've got my little black book. So Courtney, Aset, and the rest of you that said no to Aruba, I'm gonna take your names down.
Not I made it in the burn book, Lala, but I love you.
You made it in that book, Courtney. It is what it is now.
We still love you, Lala.
I love you
you.
too. I love you too, Courtney. But you're gonna be there. You're still gonna be there. But ladies, I'm so glad you had an amazing time. Like I am loving all the stories that I heard. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous I didn't come, but I'm going to make it to the next trip. I'm going to make it, definitely. I know Queen Sheba wants to count me out, but I'm coming.
No, I do not. Lala,
yes, you do.
Lala want to take y'all. Lala want to take you where no man has been before.
Huh?
Lala want to take y'all ass. Where you want to take them?
You had it right, Queen, to no man's land. That's what you're trying to say.
Is that what y'all calling Aruba? We don't want to go to Aruba.
Listen, Queen looking out for y'all.
Here like this? I thought we were cool.
I love you, Lala, and we are cool as a fan, but Aruba is not a good choice for your money as a resort.
Really?
Listen, Lala. The estate said no, okay?
It's not.
You see how everybody blame everything? They keep coming back to me. To my Queen Sheba.
I'll take the charge.
Okay, where do you recommend? Because a lot of people are saying Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Mexico is good. Jamaica is good.
Queen, what happened
Jamaica
to us
was a
doing
no.
our presentations? Because I had my presentation ready to go.
The Bahamas are good.
I think you all got beat up. Where's Stacy at? Stacy, you better come off mute and help me fight.
Okay, I'm down with you, Queen. I told you I'm gonna be down with you. I'm gonna be down with you, Queen.
I think y'all got vetoed, and we finally landed on a place on the cruise. Y'all ready?
Oh yeah, what did we land on?
Members only. We will announce it for the young, for the millennials and everybody. They wanted to do a resort. We're gonna give them a resort, but we will do it behind members only. How about that?
Can't wait.
Oh, I already know. Okay, yeah.
You know where? You right now?
I know. Yeah, I remember.
Okay. So, but that's not our
really
cruise.
Disappointed, Queen Sheba.
Oh, why get in it?
I'm really
You're not gonna be disappointed when you hear the announcement. Just relax, Lala.
Don't try to clean it up now, Courtney. I'm already in my bad books.
Lala, you better. Lala, you better come. You can't talk all this
on
mess and not show up.
Now listen.
Depends on where.
No, see, you see how they did? They said that.
For me.
See, that's what they said. They say everybody that came on a cruise are in the bushes. But they say, Queen Sheba, your fighters don't even be here with you.
That's right.
I said, you know what? You damn sure right. Where's Trees? Where's Lala?
So Lala, you better come.
It depends where a set is. If it depends
it don't
where.
Matter. You
Lala gonna come. She's gonna come. Lala gonna come.
No, I got done dirty, man. I got done dirty. I did a whole presentation on Aruba.
No,
I've been waiting patiently.
You have to put my name in your book in my face. Now run and tell that one. And I said what I said.
Listen. I can't do that. I'm more respectful. I can't do that.
Linda Morehouse wants to know what day for the cruise and what day for the resort. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to split this up. Remember, the cruise is gonna be the annual thing. That's for everybody from the palace. But we got y'all. Remember, we got young folks in the palace too. They want to go to Mexico and twerk on tables and do shots. That's what Lala want. Okay.
Uh-uh. Lala's the boring type. There's no shots and dancing on tables here. There's maybe karaoke and lay on the beach and, have my virgin pina colada. Other than that, I'm very boring.
You see how the young folks trying to make us go to a resort? And then I got a funny feeling that they're not going to even show up.
I'm coming. Just let me know.
Okay, Miss Pam said Aruba people are so rude. That's what I be trying to tell them, Miss Pam.
Mm-hmm. She's right.
And Jamaica. I'm not going to no damn Jamaica. But we're going to talk about the members only. Let's do this real quick. Your favorite moment from the cruise. Stacy, I'm coming back to you.
Okay, so I had to think about it. My number one would be ceremony. And because that was just very significant how you told us to look in the bag and look at it and not tell anybody and see what you chose out the rock bag. And then I love the karaoke because Simone, and let me tell you what I loved especially about the first karaoke we went to. So it was this young lady named Kiki went up there gonna do SUV. And Kiki Courtney gonna say, I feel like she challenging me. I said she is Courtney. Go up there and show her up. And Courtney went up there and did Escape. So I was proud of Courtney on that. So that was so fun. And Simone did Rock Steady. So I just loved it. So, but I had a lot of other good moments spending time with everybody. But the rock ceremony and the karaoke was, my all-time favorite.
Awesome. Aunt Debbie, did you share your favorite moment?
Yes. But
Okay.
I with the rock ceremony, my rock went in the water, but I never looked at the rock. So I don't know what it said, but may God bless me in that rock and everybody else. I had a wonderful time. All the memories were just great. I just look back on that trip and I had a wonderful time. I just did. I mean, it was just beautiful. Thank you, Queen.
You're welcome. Thank you all for coming. Dear Step, what was your favorite moment? They wanted to know your favorite moment on the cruise.
My favorite moment was when we got together for dinner on New Year's Eve. We all had on our black and we all had on our mask. And I just sat back and watched each table and how the palace just presented royalty in every aspect. So just watching the palace. And then, us just being, reverent to you in that moment was my one of my very favorite ones.
Thank you. Dinner time remind me of Jesus back in the days, the biblical days, when the kings and Jesus would meet as disciples and they would celebrate the festivities and the talk over dinner. When you just said that, that's what that reminded me of.
Just really nice. I mean, because we all came together just in solidarity. We all had on our black. Everyone's mask was amazing. And again, just the unity of breaking bread together was my favorite.
Thank you. Kicking it with Courtney, your favorite moment.
I had so many. It's so hard to break it up, but I'm gonna get my top two because I just got to. The karaoke night at Limelight. I had a ball that night. I needed that laugh. I don't know how y'all might not know how much I needed that laugh, but I laughed like never before that night. And then with Simone's performance, and then when the set was like, "Come on, Courtney," and we went up and had a good time. So that was a moment for me. And we hugged afterwards. That was a moment for me. And then the night we stayed up to 4:30 in the morning, just that whole part with me and you broke off and we kind of walked around with our wine talking. We ran into Miss Janice and Aunt Debbie, and we stayed up and just the pouring into each other. It was just beautiful. So I would say those are my top two moments.
Man, y'all, if you haven't experienced a palace in person, you have to. When I'm talking about genuine, sometimes I wonder and I sit back and I'm like, how the hell we get put in mess? And I thought, you're not exempt. You're not exempt. It happens to the best of us. I have three moments. I'm gonna go off of one that Courtney just said when she said we were supposed to go to our room and we ended up being up late with our wine. You know what's funny? All of us have different tastes in the same realm. So we may all like wine, but we don't like the same regions of wine. Somebody may like Chardonnay, somebody may like Moscato, somebody may like this, but we're all there. Somebody, and if you get into martini, somebody may want a dirty martini, somebody may want a lemon drop, somebody may want a Cosmo with olive juice, but we're all the same, yet we're so different. And when we broke off and we ran into Miss Janice and Aunt Debbie, and we stayed up so late that my husband started worrying about me. So when I got to the room, he said, I was going to call security. I've called you so many times. Where have you been? I've been so nervous. And we laughed about it the next morning. And then he said, I was going to say, my wife went overboard. I can't find her. And I said, no, I was with Aunt Debbie and Miss Janice. And you know what he told me? He said, you're so lucky you have many mothers on the ship. And that was the sweetest thing he said to me. He says, you have many mothers on this ship. And not only do I have many mothers on the ship, some of you have many mothers on the ship. When we have like the Empress, I'm the queen, but we have Empress that are traveling with us, that have loved on each and every one of us. I'm riding off of Courtney. The second thing is thank you to the palace that were kind to people that have not been kind to us. Thank you that you showed Black excellence to people that don't make them bad, but thank you that when you were in a realm of people that were on the ship for whatever reason, it didn't work with them in the palace. You were kind. You were kings and queens and empresses. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Absolutely.
You held your honor. You held on to your Black excellence. And you stood above the fray. That's the second thing. The third thing is the rock ceremony. I'm not very vulnerable with a lot of people because I recognize the risk that come with that. Because as much as we are a palace, we are still people on the internet. And I'm savvy enough to know these are personalities from the internet. I don't know them. And that's not just to you, but to other content creators. I don't know them. And I've learned many lessons very hard and quick and fast. But I had a moment as we were reaching for our stones because I was overwhelmed. And the emotions that I would typically reserve for private friends and family or myself, I couldn't contain. And you all gave me a moment. And then not only that, you met me where I was, you hugged me, you whispered sweet things, affirmations of faith in my ear, prayers, love, and you just let, as a queen, like bees cover the queen bee, you all covered me. And that's when I knew nobody can penetrate this circle, whether it's me or somebody else that's having a moment, and y'all cover me. And for those of you that don't know what's, I started crying, and it's hard to get that because I'm very respectful of myself and my feelings. I don't do that kind of stuff in front of the internet because it's the internet. But the palace made me feel so comfortable. I had a moment as I was giving them their stones. And thank you all for covering me and allowing me to be me, and covering me with your hugs and your physical touches and your words of affirmation. It was the most beautiful time. Thank you. And I'm going to go to Lala. Lala, what was your favorite moment that you heard people share from the cruise? Just pause because I know I'm putting you on the spot. What comes to mind as you think about that?
What you just said now was so beautiful, Queen. And I'm glad you got to share a bit of your vulnerability. You've had a hard time of late. And I'm glad that you had people surrounding you with love and prayer and, Joy, I just love that. It sent shivers down my spine, Queen. It really did. I am a sap. I love love and I love unity and I love when people come together and show each other love because there's so much going on in this life, right? Everybody has things going on, but when we come together, it's so beautiful. And what I love about the cruise and what I'm getting from everybody is the love was there. The unity was there. Just being around each other, everybody felt comfortable. And I thought, oh, that is such a beautiful moment. And I wish I was part of it, but it wasn't meant to be. But for me, I'm going to have to say, Courtney singing Bloody Escape was my favorite moment.
Yeah.
Her
And she did
karaoke.
it.
I'm gonna say
Loud and proud.
that was my favorite moment because she loves that group.
She
That was
does.
my
And she
favorite
got up there
moment.
by herself.
Yeah, I saw it from trendings and Instagram. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, yep, Courtney would definitely do that.
Yeah, she did. Look, don't put me out there. Trinity, I think you got a video and Simone. Don't put me on Instagram. We're doing mine. Don't put me out there. Keep it to yourself.
Queen, you did good though.
I sang Al Green, y'all.
Ooh,
What
which
did I sing?
song? Which one?
Courtney, what song did I sing? I
Let's stay
had
together.
Let's stay together.
so in love with
Now
you.
with you.
Whatever you wanna do. That's that song.
Oh, I love that song. Queen, can I say something? I can't
Sure.
sing for shit. I can't sing.
Me neither.
However, I love to sing. I'm always singing in my room. And my
Courtney
favorite
can't sing.
karaoke song, huh?
Yes, I
Courtney
can.
can't sing. Girl.
Yes, I
Courtney.
can.
Girl.
Now Queen gonna throw me in there talking about I can. Yes, I can.
No. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Trinity can't sing. Trinity got up there and whispered her song.
No, my favorite karaoke
Not
song.
whisper her song. Queen.
Trinity was whispering her song with a low voice.
Oh.
We had to Google the words.
No, my favorite song to sing for karaoke is Destiny's Child, Say My Name. I don't know why, but that's just my favorite song to sing.
Oh, we would have backed you up, baby. When I tell you to listen,
Okay.
first of all, when we keep saying karaoke, I don't think y'all realize it was 75% black folks in there screaming for each other. So you had backup. They know the words. And that's what made it so much fun. Am I right, ladies? Hold on, here
Yes.
goes trending to my aunt did. I thought she was gone. Trending did. She sang Maxwell, Pretty Wings. Yeah. But it was so many beautiful black people that were so positive and loving. Y'all have to come to the next one. We're gonna do 7 days annual cruise. We're 7 days. We're gonna do the resort. And then the 10-day is going to be my own personal cruise. I'm not going to host it. I'll just let you know I'm on it. So if you want to come with your family, your spouse, your friends, your kids, but just know it's not an official of me hosting a cruise. Does that make sense?
In other words, do your own thing, basically, Queen.
Yeah, because I can't host 3. Yeah. I could do the 7-day, but it's a lot of work to host a group. It's a lot of work. Kudos to anybody that takes that on. Okay, somebody asked a question. They said, hold on. Let me go, and then I'm going to get to the super chats. Hold on. They said, Mr. Walter was so nice. Dia said.
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Walter was real nice, but him and Lestat both are. They are some very beautiful people.
They are.
Yes, yes.
Oh, thank you.
Meet Marine Mom K Young. She said, this has me so emotional. Were you on there with us, Keonta? Can you type it in the chat? Can somebody look for her response?
Keonta wasn't there.
She was there?
No, she wasn't.
Okay, is the emotion like a gratitude, or you like tell us more if you feel comfortable sharing? Only if you feel comfortable. Because I want to let you know I see you. And then the other one, somebody asked me a question and I can't find it. I try to highlight it, but she says, Queen Sheba, is this just for members only? It's not just for members only, but because we have people that are so cruel in the world of Black YouTube, and they take pleasure in doxing people, I put it behind members only. That's my duty and my responsibility as a leader. So you can join just to get the information and then get back out. But as a responsible leader of my platform, I put it behind members only so that you can get what you need, get out, and then go ahead and book it, including group numbers. Now, that's not a rule. That's just what God put on my heart regarding my platform, my friends, the ladies I love in the palace. That's what I do. Everybody else, they operate, but there's no right or wrong, but that's just what God put on my heart. And that's how I move.
And we appreciate you doing that too.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. God just showed me that. And I just followed that blueprint. And I'll stick with that, period. Just because I know that everybody's not raised the same. Everybody doesn't have the same intentions. Everybody's heart posture is not the same. So as for me, I try to be responsible. Let me get to really quick. It's 2025. A lot of you gambled. So we need to replace your money.
Money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me, comes to me. Money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me. Money.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It says, my mind's eye with a 10-piece and a pepper. It says, hello, Palace. A time was had, and I truly enjoyed myself. It was great to meet you all. This is Daz. Hey, Daz. Girl, I love you. Okay, keep in touch with me and let us know what you're doing, because we may have to come. Y'all, Daz is a whole movement. You know how Neo said, I'm a movement by myself, but we're a force when we're together. I went and looked on your profile. Girl, you travel all around the world at least every 2 months. You've been in high places, higher than we've ever gone. So I'm trying to get like you. Thank you, Des, for coming with us. Miss T, member for 11 months, says QT's my sister. Oh, okay. I saw that one. I'm so glad that you all were able to travel with us. Janice Walker, member for 20 months, a day one. Listen, Miss Janice says 10 days. Can we book before the 28th of this month? Okay, yes, Miss Janice, we can. Okay, I tell y'all what. We're going to announce. Should we announce the 10-day? This is a tough one. Do y'all want to go ahead and book the New Year's Eve cruise by the 28th of this month? Book means that you just book it, y'all. That don't mean it needs to be paid for. That means it's on your calendar. Do y'all want to do that, or is it too soon?
I'm down.
I'm down, yeah.
Okay. Pamela Latham with a 20-piece and a pepper. She says she's going on the next trip. You have to. We had Dr. Sarah. We had Dr. Higgs. Y'all, we got so many different personalities of women and men. You gonna find your tribe. For me, I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of jealous of y'all. And I never use that word. I was jealous because I'm the leader. And the leader, don't be the leader. The leader has to be in charge. I wanted to get in some of these groups. I was like, I want to go with them. They look so good. They look like best friends. I want some of that, but I had to be a leader. So it's not always, as a leader, sometimes there's a sacrifice. So I said that to say the women are magnificent. So come on, Pamela. Aqua Queen, 5-piece and a pepper, says, let's pray for Simone to get home soon, safely. She is still dealing with cancellation. Simone, inbox us. The Black Woman Lifestyle with a 10-piece super sticker. Thank you for supporting us, Queen. We appreciate you. So to the men in the bushes, listen, it's a lot of beautiful women on the cruise, not necessarily the palace. That's not what I'm saying. But if y'all thinking about, you know what, I want to cruise and get out there and start traveling and doing my thing, now would be the perfect time. With that being said, thank you everybody for tuning in. God bless you all. Happy Sunday and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Queen. Thank you.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, Queen Sheba, ladies.
Yes.
Happy New Year. Happy New
Okay,
Year.
Debbie and the estate, we got to get together and plan this Queen Day.
Okay.
I got you.
Debbie and the estate want 10 days. Courtney says she'll take 10 to 14. So we may do a 10-day, y'all, to be honest with you. And I'll give you my promo. Because I get stuff from Carnival. First come, first serve. If you're really serious about the 10-day. I don't know how many I can. And let me start with the inner circle that was there first. And okay. Y'all got it?
Sounds good.
Okay,
Sounds good. Yeah.
all right.
Yes, ma'am.
Get something to eat. God bless you all. We love y'all. Thank you for tuning in to our wrap and our wrap up and our debrief about the Palace Cruise. We hope to see you on some of the other trips that we have planned. And I got you. Lala, I got you. Got you. It ain't gonna be the same if the core group is not there. Period. Point blank. And I will be willing to shift. So core group, don't play with me. Because I ain't going nowhere without y'all. Period. Love you all. Thank you, everybody. They're so excited. Inez is excited. PK Joe says, Pamela saying hi. PK Joe is saying hi. Miss Janice saying Happy New Year. Y'all, I cannot wait. So I'm going to go ahead and get it on the books. We're going to put it behind members only. Be looking for a post in the next 24 hours. We're going to vote. We're going to do a 7-day vote for the dates and times. We're going to do a 10-day vote. I don't know how we're going to do it. We're going to have to do it. We're going to make it happen. That's it. We're going to have 3 trips scheduled for the Palace. If you are a content creator, feel free to invite your people and we can combine. You know what I mean? All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.